You've seen them, right? Those walking mountains in the distance. The Brontosaurus are really hard to miss. Hi, I'm Willow, and today we will be continuing on with our Creature Spotlight series, going over the pros and the cons of life with a Bronto, deciding if I think they are really the right fit for me, and possibly in turn the right fit for you and your tribe. Stick with me, and we will go over the taming process, all the good things that I could research on them, and the bad, and my honest opinion on if I think this tame is worth your trouble and your resources to knock it out. With all of that being said, let's get started. First things first, when you're heading out to tame a Bronto, it is wise to make some kibble. They can use berries alternatively, but it takes so much longer to tame it that way, and I am not even going to take that method into consideration today. A Bronto's preferred kibble is exceptional kibble, and to make that, you need some specific eggs, including ones from creatures like the basilisk, Giga, Quetzal, and a few others, but I don't have any of those. I have Rexes, and those will work. Once you've got your egg, head over to your industrial cooker or your regular cooking pot if you've not got an industrial cooker yet. I've already tested this out, so don't mind the one that I've already made. Pop your eggs into the cooker, and you'll need a few other ingredients first. For one exceptional kibble, you are looking at one focal chili, one rare flower, 5 fiber, 10 mojo berries, and water. Gather all of that up, and you are ready to get cooking kibble. And there you have it, one exceptional kibble ready to go. Well, this is the Bronto that I've chosen to befriend. He is not going to like this at all. I've decided to bring along 3 behemoth gates and their doors to try to build a quick trap around it. Now, it's definitely not going to be the prettiest trap I've ever made, but the goal here is function, and I'm hoping it gets the job done. I put the gates and the doors on my hotbar so that I can quickly snap the first gate and its door. I think I'm going to go with a V shape. Maybe I could get the Bronto trapped on the inside, then drop a third gate behind it, effectively boxing it into a triangle. Since its head is sticking out, it gives me a clear shot without having to worry about a gap to shoot through. I made sure to leave just enough space for me to walk into the trap later so that I can pop that kibble into its inventory. I guess I could have just opened the door too. Either way, it seems that the trap worked. I know it's not pretty, but it's simple. Let's knock him out now. Okay, so knocking a Bronto out with trank arrows, that's definitely a test of patience. I have some trank darts also, but if I can save those, why not? It's going to take about 100 arrows to get this guy down, so we are going to fast forward through most of that for your sake. And down he goes. All I have to do now is put that kibble in his inventory and wait for him to wake up. Having kibble is going to make it so much faster than berry taming, but this is still going to take a while, so I'll see you when he wakes up. Okay, so it didn't go as planned. I ran to grab a cryopod from the base, and my Bronto decided to wake up while I was gone. I missed the big moment. Now that we've seen how to get one, let's talk about the big question. What is it actually like to live with the Bronto? We are going to break down the good and the bad so that you can decide if this guy fits into your arc life. let's start with the positives. First up, and a good reason to consider Bronto, is its great resource gathering ability and its high weight stat. These things are fantastic harvesters. Their tail swipe can quickly flatten entire areas, giving you tons of berries, thatch, and even a small amount of wood. And with their high weight capacity, you can haul all of that bounty back to base in one go. Up next, another plus is the Bronto's platform saddle, which just unlocks incredible versatility. My favorite thing to do with it is to place an alchemy room on its back with a generator and a chemistry bench and a refrigerator or two. This turns your Bronto into a completely mobile narcotic production factory. You can load your spoiled meat into the refrigerator, and the Bronto will gather all the berries that you need as you move. It's also perfect for making stimulants since the Brontos can harvest all those stem berries, and you can store everything right there in the refrigerators. But I usually add a few storage boxes too. And for those who are looking to tame the Radionatha, Brontos are an ideal host for taming one. They have an incredibly high drag weight, which is exactly what you need for a rhino impregnation. While other big creatures like gigas will also work, Brontos are significantly easier to actually tame and breed for the right stats compared to those more dangerous options. So if you're planning on getting a rhino, a Bronto can definitely be your best bet. Okay, so we've gone over the good, but no creature in Ark is perfect, right? Every dino has its own challenges that you'll want to be aware of before committing to having one. Let's talk about the dreaded cons. First up, and probably the most common complaint that you'll hear about Brontos, is their travel time. And honestly, they are painfully slow. Trying to get anywhere across the map on a Bronto can truly feel like an eternity. The Bronto is definitely not built for speed. It's more of a marathon, not a sprint. If you're playing on a PvP server, the Bronto becomes a pretty obvious PvP target. Now, I don't actually play PvP, so this isn't a lived experience for me, but from what I researched online, it is a big consideration. Yes, they have incredibly high health, which is a great asset, but that enormous size and their slow speed make them a massive sitting duck for pretty much anything. They're just very hard to miss and even harder to run away if someone decides that they want to target you. Finally, we have what I like to call the tail whip of doom. While that massive tail swipe is absolutely amazing for gathering, it also damages everything it hits. This means that if you're not extremely careful, you could accidentally destroy your own base, items, or even damage friendly creatures, including your own tribe mates. Depending, though, on your settings. It definitely requires a lot of caution when you are swinging that tail around near your base or other important things. So, after all of that, is the Bronto truly worth taming in Ark Ascended? In my honest opinion, yes. I absolutely think they're worth it. They might be an older creature, a bit of a classic from Ark's early days, but they're still incredibly useful. They're super easy to knock out with no crazy, bizarre taming methods that you have to learn. And while the mobile base isn't strictly necessary, it is definitely a lot of fun to do. I had a blast building that base on its back, even with the structure limitations. I think the best reason, though, to have a Bronto is for rhino taming. If you are looking to get a rhino, a Bronto is an absolute must have host. For that alone, they earned their spot in my tribe. And that is my take on the Bronto. This was actually a viewer suggestion, so a big shout out to them for the idea. I really enjoyed making this video. I hope that this spotlight helps you decide if this classic giant is the right fit for your Ark adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe for more art content. We are a growing channel, and those likes and subscribes really help us out. We've got more creature spotlights coming. The next one is definitely going to be the Hesperornis. But if there are other creatures that you'd like to see me cover in a spotlight, let me know in the comments. Our Extinction Let's Play series is going on right now too, and I still do builds from time to time. You know, I might even be starting a series on Icarus soon, so let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing that. Anything else that you would like to see, or you have any questions? Drop them in the comments below. If you took time out of your day today to come and watch me play some Ark, then you are awesome. You know what? You're awesome anyway. And I hope to see you in the next one.